paying floral tributes to our braveheart trainee doctor in Kolkata, who died on the night of 8th and 9th August. And this is the year when we were celebrating 78 years of independence. 15th August was 1 week away. And what do we want? We want independence from what? Independence is for what? What comes in your mind? We want freedom, freedom from hunger. We want freedom from hatred. We want safety. We want freedom from fear. The biggest thing is self-actualization as per Maslow's theory, and I think the biggest freedom for all of us is that we are safe. When we are going out, we should be confident that we will come home safe. If our children have gone out to study, all parents want that the children should come home safe. Yesterday, when Supreme Court was hearing this matter, I was doing live show for the TV channel, and the Chief Justice is saying we must provide CCTV cameras, we must provide proper lighting, we must have identification certificates and all that. And I was thinking, कि ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट का काम है कि आप सीसीटीवी कैमरा प्रोवाइड करो, आप लाइट प्रोवाइड करो. What is the government doing? What are the institutions doing? When after India it was decided that there will be women security guards, when there will be CCTV cameras, then why did this have to happen? Does anybody know about Bhanmari Devi? I thought about her. Of course, Nirmala Ketan, social work, you all have to know her because here was a social worker who went to stop child marriage. But the result was that, what was the outcome? The people was upper caste, they raped her. They said, how can you stop our culture? So that was the mindset. That was the patriarchy. Patriarchy existed then, it exists today, and I'm sure the way things are, it will continue till the time some drastic action is taken. But here you see this young trainee doctor in RG Kar Medical College. She works. How many hours she works? 36 hours. Number one, where have the labor laws gone? Here on one point you talk of 8 hours of work, 10 hours of work, not more than that. But here an intern, because she's an intern, a trainee intern, and she has done her MBBS, she's doing her masters, so she's not such a junior also. But 36 hours she's made to work. And after 36 hours, she does not have a restroom to sleep. She does not have a attached toilet to the restroom where she can go freshen up, where she can sleep. So what does she do? She looks for a place. And maybe other students may have been also using the seminar room. Because how would this man, who is a civic police volunteer, how would he know that at times people, students use the seminar room to take rest? She has a laptop. She is reading her laptop. She has glasses, because but naturally when you are doing so much work, your eyes are weak, you require them. With her glasses, she goes off to sleep. Because I was wondering, कि उसकी आँख से खून क्यों निकल रहा था? अगर वो सो रही थी, तो वो जो ट्रेनिंग डॉक्टर थी, वो लैपटॉप पे पढ़ते पढ़ते चश्मे के स्टार्ट हो गई है. और इसलिए when this rapist, when this civic police volunteer who was given this name by the government of West Bengal, drunk, he drinks alcohol in the premises of the government medical college. And that shows that it was not the first time he was drinking alcohol there. So this shows what is the level of safety, security in the workplace. He drinks alcohol. It is around 3 in the night. He comes out. He's in the habit of looking around. And he spots this young trainee doctor who's barely 30, 31, with a laptop open, with glasses on her eyes. She is sleeping. And he pounces on her. He attacks her. But here is a brave heart who fights her. Because she's a doctor, she knows how to save lives. And she tries to save her life. She tries to fight the rapist. But the rapist, what is his history? Did you read? He has beaten up 3 wives who have left him. And he was married the 4th time. That means it can happen only in India. इस देश में ही हो सकता है कि आप 3 बीवियों को पीट के मार के निकाल दीजिए, उसके बाद ही आपको चौथी बीवी मिल गई. मतलब कि this is the level of women in this country. Parents की गैर जिम्मेदारी कि here is a man who's beating his wife, but the society is accepting him. So he has no accountability, but he has all the benefits. He's getting free, easy money from the government. He commits this rape between 3 to 5 a.m. in the night, goes, washes his clothes, and goes to sleep in the police barrack outside the medical college. Can you imagine कि एक रेपिस्ट को, एक सांप को, हम जो है टैक्सपेयर के पैसे से महीने का तनख्वाह दे रहे हैं, उसको वेलफेयर का, उसको एक लेबल दे दिया है सिविल पुलिस वॉलंटियर का, पुलिस वेलफेयर बोर्ड में उसको रख दिया है, और वो काम क्या करता है? Because you have not done this verification, you have never checked. If a person is a government employee, all of you would know, immediately you get an explanation call, you are suspended, you have the CCS conduct rules. Everybody faces these problems. But here, without accountability, without any responsibility, you have been given a position because you work as a party worker. If you remember when after 2013, Verma committee was set up, and when death penalty was given for rape, Justice Verma did say that we are okay under media pressure, under public pressure, or public everyone's demand. If I stand by death penalty, I always say I'm the rapist. But at that time, Justice Verma said that once we bring death penalty, then these criminals will try to kill the victims, so that there is no evidence, there is no complaint. But bigger issue why these women are killed by their rapists or by their partners is because there is no fear of law. Why there is no fear of the law? In spite of law saying that if you molest a girl, you can be put in jail for 3 years. If you kill a woman, if you murder a girl, it can be life imprisonment, minimum 20 years imprisonment. If you rape a woman, the punishment can be anywhere between 10 years to life imprisonment. And also if you rape a child between 12 years, there is death penalty in a lot of states. But why? There's no fear. What are the reasons? Number one is corruption. Corruption starts when you go to the police station to file your FIR. The police does not take your FIR. It will delay taking your FIR. And even the complaint which you give, it will be in the local language. Like if I'm in Mumbai, I go to file an FIR, I will get the copy of the FIR in Marathi. I will not know how to read Marathi. How many of you know to read Marathi? So only these people, if they go, they will be able to read the copy of FIR. Others who don't know the local language will just sign without knowing what they have signed. The CRPC says that the copy of FIR should be given in the language that is known by the victim or the complainant. So many times victims come to me and say, we to sign whatever they gave us. हमको मराठी नहीं आता था, हमको नहीं पढ़ने में आया जवाब, हमने sign कर दिया. So if you have not put, if it is a rape charge or if it is a sexual assault, but if he has put a lighter section and you have signed it, then the other side advocate will badger you in the court. And that is why the conviction rate in rape cases, even today, is 28 to 29%. So these doctors were, they were threatened. That, in fact, I was reading the Times of India. These young resident doctors were threatened. कि तुम्हारा भी यही हाल करेंगे अगर तुम यहाँ ज़्यादा बैठो. Lot of these young students have left the campus and gone home. They have got scared. So again, I said freedom from fear is the biggest fundamental right which we need to ensure that it is implemented. FIR you took 11 hours to write. When the father and mother are saying it is rape, तो कह रहे हैं ये rape है. और principal जो है उसके ऑफिस से फोन करवा रहा है, he is to decide. तो principal decide करेगा या पुलिस decide करेगी? या पुलिस इंतजार करेगी कि हमारे मुख्यमंत्री और होम मिनिस्टर बताएंगे? Police has to be taken out from the clutches of the politicians. जब तक हम पुलिस को इन नेताओं के कब्जे से नहीं निकालेंगे, जब तक हम पुलिस को ईमानदार नहीं बनाएंगे, जब तक हम पुलिस को अकाउंटेबल नहीं करेंगे, हर नेता, हर पॉलिटिकल पार्टी पुलिस को अपने हाथ में रखना चाहिए. क्योंकि उस पुलिस से वो अपने ऑपोजिशन को बंद करेंगे, उस पुलिस से वो लोकल एरिया में दादागिरी करेंगे, उस पुलिस से वो हर गलत काम करवा सकते हैं जो उनको जीतने में मदद करेगा, जो उनको अपने विरोधी को बैठाने में मदद करेगा, या जो एक्टिविस्ट है, जो विजिल ब्लोअर है, उसको भी जेल में डालने के लिए वो पुलिस की मदद लेंगे. When the world protests, when there are dissents all over, Mumbai never comes in. Mumbai is such a commercial center that if I want 200 people and I wonder where do I get those 200 people, whom should I connect that he can come with me and we can do some protest, some kind of protest. Because here people say, नहीं बाबा अपने को घर जाने का है, अपने को लफड़े में नहीं पड़ना. अरे आप इस लफड़े में नहीं पड़ोगे ना, कल आपके साथ नहीं होगा. And today now when these doctors are protesting, they are rightly protesting. How many doctors are beaten up when something happens in the hospital? Have you read in the papers? During COVID, maximum people who died were doctors. And yet, they were fighting for you. There were relatives of patients who beat them up, who burned the hospital because they said that the doctor has been negligent. Why would the doctor be negligent? And at that time, Maharashtra government got a law saying that anybody who beats up a doctor or destroys medical property, instruments, he can be put behind bars for 3 years. But the doctors don't have a central law. They have been agitating for years that there should be a central law, we need protection like the government service. Like for the government service, your PMC engineers, your IAS, IPS, if you touch them also, if you touch them like this on duty, they will put an FIR against you for obstructing a government servant from doing his duty. That is there in the IPC 325 of the IPC. Now the new section would be in BNS, go and check out. For themselves they have made the law. आपने उनको रोका भी, वो आपको जेल में डाल देंगे. लेकिन एक डॉक्टर जो पिट रहा है, जो परेशान किया जा रहा है, जिसका अस्पताल चला दिया जा रहा है, वो आप कुछ नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि उसके लिए आपने एक सेंट्रल कानून नहीं लाया. So again we go back to Kolkata. FIR was done after 11 hours. Why are you surprised? Has anybody gone to file an FIR? How much time it took you to get your FIR done? How many times you have to go to the police station? 2 times. So 2 times would be in 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. What about you? You come here again. I would be very keen because now suddenly the Supreme Court is enraged, everybody is enraged. You tell me here. Come. When did you go to register an FIR?
I stay in my own. So I stay in my own. It was a robbery case. So it was a robbery case. So मैं police station में around 10 o'clock I visited, and they have waited for me till 3 o'clock. I was in police station 3 o'clock.
And then you wrote the FIR?
No, they said कि हम करते हैं आप जाओ, and they just give me the NC.
But did you get an FIR?
No.
So this is the state of affairs कि आप और आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट कहता है आपने 11 घंटे लगा दिया FIR लिखने में. I would like to tell the Supreme Court कि अगर 11 घंटे में FIR लिख जाए तो मैं प्रशासन चढ़ाऊं के बता दूं. All these theories that it's a gang rape, it is this calculation is because politicians have jumped in to get their extra time on the TV to malign each other, and politicians are there because state elections are all over and it is only about what about we. This party, that party, this party. वो आपके लिए नहीं आए. नेता कभी आपके लिए नहीं आता. नेता अपने लिए आता है. In fact, बदलापुर केस Two 4-year-old girls have been sexually assaulted by the sweeper. He was appointed this year. This month only. The incident happened on 12th August. FIR was registered on 17th August. That too when the parents came and protested. The school did not even get to know. The teachers were there did not get to know that these 4-year-olds are being sexually assaulted. So again it comes to you and I that we will have to make these agencies accountable. In fact, the police inspector, the lady inspector of that station, she delayed the FIR. In Badlapur case, the FIR was delayed and today I was reading she has been transferred. When the law in POCSO says that if the FIR is delayed, if somebody does not go and register the crime or report the crime, they should be arrested and it provides for punishment of 6 months. But you know something I would like to speak before I finish my speech is corruption. Why didn't go scot free? Why police doesn't register your FIR? Why crime keeps happening? Is corruption. पुलिस को पैसा मिल गया क्रिमिनल से वो आपकी FIR नहीं होगी. पुणे में पॉश केस में उसका ब्लड सैंपल ही बदल गया जो बच्चा कार चला रहा था जिसने क्रश किया 2 टैक्सीज को बिकॉज वो डॉक्टर्स को भी पैसा मिल गया पुलिस को भी पैसा मिल गया और एमएलए तो और वो एमएलए जाके पुलिस स्टेशन पे बैठ गया. So there was one reason, money. All of them got money. And till the time we fight against corruption, in fact corruption has increased and we have accepted it. हमने मान लिया है कि बिना खिलाए कुछ मिलेगा नहीं. So you know, no shaking head, fight it out. लड़ो कि हाँ है, but fight it out. Find a solution. You are asking me what systemic changes can be done. Systemic changes are when there was no restroom, protest, send emails every day, tweet every day, make the administration accountable. Till the time the people who are in power are made accountable, you will not get justice. इस country में more than 1 lakh crore की सब्सिडी हर साल दी जा रही है फ्री फूड के लिए. Why is free food being given? Because उनको वोट मिलेगा. 5 किलो उनको हर महीने देंगे. A country which can spend 1 lakh crore on food subsidy cannot make restrooms for doctors, cannot provide cameras and cannot provide CCTV cameras, or cannot provide women guards for children in school. So it is because we don't matter, and we will matter when we feel we matter. You know, forget the chalta hai attitude. Stand up for your rights, make a noise, break the silence, because till the time we stand up together, the government, we are not going to be scared of the government. Today, let us pledge that we will not let this brave heart who died fighting this rapist, her memory will be when women are made safe. Because that medical college is a government medical college. We could have said, okay, she was late in the night on the road, she was partying, we do victim shaming, we do victim blaming. But here was a victim who was working in the hospital, saving lives, and after her 36 hours, went for her on the restroom, time to rest, and is raped and murdered over there. So when your government colleges are not safe, when your secured areas are not safe, it speaks volume of the system. And now when they come on the road, whether it is the chief minister or anybody, I ask only one question. Why did you not provide these basic amenities to women? You want women to work. You want them to come out and they say, oh, if women work, the GDP will be this much, women labor force participation rate has to grow. But how do you want them to provide the basic amenities? And for that, nobody has an answer. There they will work on the TV saying Congress, TMC, BJP, but they will not say why no toilets, why no restrooms, why no FIRs. That no politician is talking about. The day you feel I am entitled, I am the taxpayer of this country, I am the citizen of this country, and these agencies, be it police, be it health, be it ward office, BMC, they are there to work for me. The day you realize that they are there to work for me, system will start improving. Mahatma Gandhi rightly said, be the voice, be the change that you want to see. And that will begin from you, it should begin from today. If this girl has lost her life because the medical college did not have in-campus safety, did not have CCTV cameras, did not have women security guards, then at least till now, no further. And the line which I followed in my life is Jab Jago to Saliwari. The day you decide that I want to not tolerate this whatever chalta hai attitude, the day I am going to see you that the system works, let me tell you the system works. Last thing I'll tell you is why I'm so optimistic. When I took these widows to Bombay High Court for getting compensation, BMC gave a reply to my RTI saying that there are no deaths of manual carriages in Mumbai. So when I showed that reply to the bench of Bombay High Court, and I said, Lordship, these are the 3 widows, then are they ghosts? Are they invisible? That we don't know that they exist? And you will not believe in 2 hearings, Bombay Court ordered that go give them their 10 lakh compensation. And Bimla Charotia case is one case where now everybody is using it. In fact, Supreme Court recently increased the compensation from 10 lakhs to 30 lakhs. And in the Baliram case, Supreme Court has mentioned our Bimla Charotia case, saying the Bombay High Court has done this. So, don't take no for an answer. I did not take no for an answer that they are no dead. I said, I've got these widows. I met those widows in their slums. I said, you have to come. And they came. So, be the strength. Be each other's strength. Stand up against injustice. And let me tell you, we all stand in solidarity with the doctors. We all stand in solidarity with all the women of this country. We stand in solidarity with all the marginalized communities. Anybody who needs help, we all should be there because I also believe